Welcome to Immersive Spanish, con Cav. Get ready as we take you on a journey through the Spanish-speaking world. From a tranquil coffee shop, to a bustling bar, to a romantic beach stroll. I'll put you in real scenarios, utilizing state-of-the-art sound, scientifically proven to consolidate memory information. Bueno, let's begin. Episodio número 2. Del taxi al hotel. As we exit the cafe, it's hard not to be captivated by the distinct character of the Gothic Quarter. The tight streets do well in retaining the tantalizing smell of its fresh food. After all, nothing quite evokes the feelings of a Mediterranean getaway than the smell of its fresh produce. As tempting as it may be to stay, we should first check into a hotel and offload our luggage. A taxi is what we need, and what an excellent opportunity to practice some essential Spanish. Look, there's one. That didn't take long. Hola.
Hola.
How would you ask if the taxi is busy? ¿Está ocupado? Está ocupado. This is a nice one to remember. When thinking of the word busy, think of a more fancy word, occupied. Ocupado. Right. We need to let the driver know where we want to go. How would you ask? Can you take us to a good hotel? ¿Nos lleva a un buen hotel? Nos lleva a un buen hotel. How would you ask? How much will that be? ¿Cuánto cuesta? ¿Cuánto cuesta? When thinking of cuánto, think of the word quantity. Quantity, cuánto. How would you thank the driver for the journey? Gracias por el viaje. Gracias por el viaje. Now we'll go from the point of view of the driver. How would you ask? Where do you want to go? ¿A dónde vamos? ¿A dónde vamos? How would you say? We've arrived. Hemos llegado. Hemos llegado. How would you say? Have a good day. Tengas un buen día. Tengas un buen día. How would you ask if the taxi is busy? ¿Está ocupado? Está ocupado. How would you ask? Can you take us to a good hotel? ¿Nos lleva a un buen hotel? Nos lleva a un buen hotel. How would you ask? How much will that be? ¿Cuánto cuesta? ¿Cuánto cuesta? How would you thank the driver for the journey? Gracias por el viaje. Gracias por el viaje. Now we'll go from the point of view of the driver. How would you ask? Where do you want to go? ¿A dónde vamos? ¿A dónde vamos? How would you say? We've arrived. Hemos llegado. Hemos llegado. How would you say? Have a good day. Tengas un buen día. Tengas un buen día. Ah, we've arrived. Gracias. Oh wow, it's right next to the beach. Let's go inside.
Hola.
Buenos días. Let's go through some of the hotel essentials. How would you say, do you have a room? ¿Tiene una habitación? ¿Tiene una habitación? Here's a tip to remember the word room, which in Spanish is habitación. Think of your own personal habitat, the bedroom. Habitación. How would you ask, do you have a room for one? ¿Tiene una habitación para uno? ¿Tiene una habitación para uno? So, how would you ask? Do you have a room for two? ¿Tiene una habitación para dos? ¿Tiene una habitación para dos? How would you ask how much is it? ¿Cuánto cuesta? ¿Cuánto cuesta? Remember, quantity. ¿Cuánto? How would you ask? Does it have a television? ¿Tiene una televisión? ¿Tiene una televisión? How would you ask? Does it have a bathroom? ¿Tiene un baño? ¿Tiene un baño? How would you ask? What time is checkout? ¿A qué hora es la salida? ¿A qué hora es la salida? How would you ask? Can I pay with card? ¿Puedo pagar con tarjeta? ¿Puedo pagar con tarjeta? How would you ask? Can I pay with cash? ¿Puedo pagar en efectivo? ¿Puedo pagar en efectivo? How would you ask? Is there a swimming pool? ¿Hay una piscina? ¿Hay una piscina? How would you ask? Is there a bar here? ¿Aquí hay un bar? Aquí hay un bar. How would you ask? From what time do you serve food? ¿A qué hora sirven la comida? ¿A qué hora sirven la comida? How would you say, do you have a room? ¿Tiene una habitación? ¿Tiene una habitación? How would you ask, do you have a room for one? ¿Tiene una habitación para uno? ¿Tiene una habitación para uno? So, how would you ask? Do you have a room for two? ¿Tiene una habitación para dos? ¿Tiene una habitación para dos? How would you ask how much is it? ¿Cuánto cuesta? ¿Cuánto cuesta? Remember, quantity. ¿Cuánto? How would you ask? Does it have a television? ¿Tiene una televisión? ¿Tiene una televisión? How would you ask? Does it have a bathroom? ¿Tiene un baño? ¿Tiene un baño? How would you ask? What time is checkout? ¿A qué hora es la salida? How would you ask? Can I pay with card? ¿Puedo pagar con tarjeta? ¿Puedo pagar con tarjeta? How would you ask? Can I pay with cash? ¿Puedo pagar en efectivo? ¿Puedo pagar en efectivo? How would you ask? Is there a swimming pool? ¿Hay una piscina? ¿Hay una piscina? How would you ask? Is there a bar here? ¿Aquí hay un bar? Aquí hay un bar. Finally, how would you ask? From what time do you serve food? ¿A qué hora sirven la comida? ¿A qué hora sirven la comida? Now I'm going to settle into my room. Join me next time where we'll grab some dinner. I saw some nice places along the beach nearby. Hasta luego. I hope you enjoyed este episodio of Immersive Spanish with me, Cav. I look forward to seeing you in the next episode, where we'll be going to another exciting location in the Hispanic world. Hasta el próximo.